It's game time. Hello, everybody. Let's see. It's good to see you all again. Oh shit! Hold on. Oh crap! Where am I? There I am. Okay. Uh, so yeah. Let's see. Hello, everybody. As I said, Fridays are usually my React day, but there is a news story that I felt like I did want to talk about as soon as possible, or at least while it was still relevant. And, what was it? It is, about, what was it, the Barcelona versus Villarreal game that was supposed to be played in Miami. If you were unaware, that game has been canceled. And what was it? I talked about it a bit on a previous stream. So, yeah, I just wanted to yeah, I just figured I should talk about it again because I do have some thoughts on it. Yeah. So yeah, we're just gonna talk about that, and then after that, I'm going to get into a a football try not be reacting to a football try not to laugh challenge. Yeah, I really don't know what I'm doing at this point, but yeah, that's whatever. Let me just see. Hold on. Of the hold on. Let me just get this in order. Okay. Yeah, this is weird. Okay, what? I I don't know why this happens every time. Hold on. So yeah, what was it? The other day, I watched, what was it? Nottingham Forest versus Porto. Was it Porto? I don't know. I think it was Sean Dyche's first game as coach of Nottingham Forest. Uh, and it was a decent win. It was a 2-1 win. So yeah, that's good for him. You know, what was it? Like I said, you know, what was it? He's a relegation escape artist, so you know, I feel like he'll probably do all right with Forest. You know, like I said, he'll probably at least escape relegation. That's kind of the whole reason people hire him. Okay, there we go. All right, sorry about that. Had to sort something out real quick. Like I said, he'll probably. All right. Okay. Now that that is taken care of, let's get into. All right, let's get into this. Let's get into the story. All right, this story comes from The Athletic by Adam Crafton, Dermot Corrigan, and more. God damn, how many people wrote this one story? Whatever. What was it? Who wrote it isn't important. What's important is the contents. So yeah, if you were unaware, Barcelona versus Villarreal in Miami was suddenly canceled. What happened? Now, I believe this is was a very important decision. The way I see it, football, global football dodged a bullet here, but is still under fire. And what I mean by that is this feels like something that's just kind of, how do I put it? Just this feels like a natural next step in, the money hungry, greedy direction that, football, at least at the highest level, European soccer has been going in. And so I think it's a good thing that, this got shot down, but I don't believe this is the end of this. I believe this is, I believe people are going to try to do similar stuff to this again, and I don't know. I'm not sure if people are gonna be able to fight it off next time. Hopefully they will be, but we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Let me know what you think. But but yeah, what was it? I should really get into. But yeah, that is what I think. But yeah, that is, what was it, of the situation. Let's see what the Athletic thinks. All who knows how many people wrote this story. All right. The advanced plans to stage a La Liga match between Villarreal and Barcelona in Miami in December spectacularly and suddenly crumbled on Tuesday. Yeah, no, what was it? What was it? Yeah, I mean, this story was like all over the place for a while. It was super controversial, and the news that it was canceled kind of came out of nowhere. Yeah, I was really surprised. I thought there would be a bit more. I don't know. I thought the whole situation would be a bit more litigious, I guess. I feel like it was going to be a bit more played out, but, the match was scheduled for December, so I guess this did kind of have to get, hammered out quickly. But yeah, let's see. Villarreal executives learned the game would no longer take place in the middle of their 2-0 home champion defeat by Manchester City. Oh wait, so what was it? Villarreal got the news that this game wasn't gonna happen while they were losing to Manchester City. God damn. What was it? Villarreal. I understand why Villarreal were for this. What was it? I remember I read somewhere that like Villarreal were expecting to get like $6 million out of this. Which is like way more money than they could ever get from like a single game just like on their own, even against like Barcelona in Spain. Like that's crazy. Obviously 6 million is nothing to Barcelona, but for Villarreal that money could have meant a lot. So I do understand why they were, why they wanted to do this. And finding out they're not going to get that money while getting freaking ass blasted by Manchester United 2-0. Oh crap, that has gotta hurt. But anyway, let's see. While Barcelona were shocked out of their celebration after having just beaten Olympiacos 6-1. Oh my god. Oh crap. Imagine what was it? What let's see. What do you think is worse? Okay, what do you think is worse? Finding out you're not getting
1 year, 7 months.
Finding out you're not getting $6 million. Finding out you're not getting finding out you're not getting $6 million right after getting beat super badly, or finding out you're not getting $6 million right after a big win. I don't know, because like one of them, it's just like you're getting kicked while you're down, and the other one is just dragging you down from a massive high. So like, I don't know, which one do you think is worse? Right. Oh man. As the news broke, first reported by The Athletic's Adam Crafton, there were scenes of great confusion as Barca's players picked up the story on their mobile phones. Who the hell says mobile phones? Like, they're just like phones, dude. Oh crap. Well, okay, I know there used to be non-mobile phones, which is why they were called mobile phones, but like non-mobile phones don't really exist anymore. They're just phones. Oh crap. So yeah, whatever. Some of them had already started making plans to stay out in the United States on holiday after the Villarreal game. That's the real crime here. That's the real crime. What was it? We ruined their holiday. They were gonna spend a nice Christmas in Florida, in Miami, Florida, and what was it? They ruined their holiday. That's just cruel. Yeah. Which was set for December 20th at Hard Rock Stadium. Now it was all finished. Now it was all finished in a flash. How did all this happen? It's a story that takes in various factors, including, most significantly, last weekend's dramatic protests across Spanish football's top flight, where players collectively stopped on the pitch for 15 seconds after kickoff. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember that. That was pretty crazy. That was cool. The strong opposition and legal maneuvering of Real Madrid, Barcelona's bitter rivals, oh god, and their rancorous relationship with La Liga's leadership. La Liga, I mean, Real Madrid, freaking, manipulating La Liga yet again, just to, just to get at Barcelona. The jealousy is palpable, really. It really is. Allow us to explain the full picture and what we can expect to happen next. Why did La Liga decide to cancel the Miami game? On Tuesday, La Liga released a statement saying that following conversations with the promoter of the proposed Villarreal versus Barcelona game in Miami, the decision has been made to cancel. Due to the uncertainty that has arisen in Spain over the past few weeks. Yeah, what was it? If you don't know, the promoter, I don't remember what they're called, but the promoters who were, promoting the game were like the real driving force behind trying to get this to happen. Yeah. Even got to a point that that they actually sued UEFA over it, which UEFA lost. Yeah. Which a lot of people thought was going to guarantee that the game would go through, but, clearly it didn't. The promoter in question is Relevant Sports. Okay, that's what they're called. I couldn't remember their name for some reason. The company co-founded and owned by millionaire Miami Dolphins owner Stephen Ross. Okay, so that's why it was happening in Miami specifically. Well, okay, obviously Lionel Messi also plays a part in why it's happening in Miami, but there's another factor to this. Relevant have a joint venture with La Liga to grow the league's business in North America, and the game between Barcelona and Villarreal was due to be played at the Dolphins' Hard Rock Stadium. Yeah, that's how it is. What was it? Yeah, this is a joint venture to grow La Liga's business in North America. That's the thing. A lot of people don't really understand, or that's kind of the driving force behind a lot of the problems in soccer. Is that, soccer is, they say it's, what was it, the world's game, the beautiful game, but that just kind of means that, like, the top, soccer teams, they are not, they don't just belong to, like, their communities anymore. They are global businesses. And if they want to be successful, what was it? They have to, they have to, appeal to people outside of their home countries. And the best way to do that is to play outside of their home countries. And, obviously people in their home countries are not going to be happy.